It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So, yesterday I got something in the mail from one of my credit unions, TextCU. When I worked at Gartner, I signed up for a free checking account because they gave me a $75 American Express gift card to use at Valley Fair, which I took 18 months to use and therefore had $12 missing from it when I went to use it. Turns out that the state law about gift cards not losing value are for store-specific and store-issued gift cards, not ones that are issued by a credit card company such as American Express or Visa. But American Express refunded my $12 anyway, which was actually very nice of them. So, American Express, good guys. So TextCU sends me an email. Dear member, it appears that we do not have your current address and phone number on file. To update your contact information, please log on to your online banking account at textcu.com or call us at this phone number. We would appreciate reviewing your new contact information as soon as possible. We look forward to hearing from you. It appears that we do not have your current address and phone number on file. So how did I receive this if they do not have my current address? You tell me. I haven't received a statement from them in a couple of months, so I can understand their confusion. But they obviously have my address. They just sent me a letter asking for it. It's like if I'm wearing a watch and they go, "Excuse me, what time is it?" Except I suppose my watch could have stopped, so maybe that would make sense. Yesterday, I picked up a gig. Last time I was unemployed, I helped out SimDynasty.com. I helped them with their AdWords, their pay-per-click stuff, and I'm going to look at what's happened in the past 5 months and see whether my ad copy and my search engine optimization ideas have helped, and I'm going to write a report for the guy that runs the site and tell him whether I wasted his time. And just in case I did waste his time, I'm also rewriting the rule book for the game on the site, because I know enough about the game and there have been some changes in the rules, but the rules have not been updated on the site. So if people don't get confused, I'm going to update them so they better reflect what's really going on. So in return, I will receive credit toward future seasons on the site, which is as good as getting paid because I would be spending that money anyway. So that took yesterday afternoon, and that'll take today. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been playing poker on Full Tilt, and I had won about 150 bucks in the last 3 or 4 days, and then yesterday I lost 40 bucks. It was just one of those days where I just couldn't do anything right. Like if you see a flop with a pair and there's only 1 or 2 other people in there, and you haven't been playing in a lot of hands, and you're in one of the blinds, you've got a good chance of stealing the pot, because people haven't seen you been very aggressive recently, and because you're in a blind, it's very likely if the flop is, say, 9-9-3, that you've got a 9 in your hand, because you were in the blind. And people, unless the flop hit them, aren't going to fuck around. Well, I had a couple of hands where I had a small pair in the blind, and I just limped in, or took my free flop from the big blind. Flop comes with the pair, and I figure, well, I've got 2 pair, so unless someone has a better pair than I do, or I've got a good chance of having the best hand. And twice on the river, someone would hit a face card or an ace. They were just playing along with nothing. Another time, someone had a higher pocket pair than me the whole time, but he never bet. So after I checked on the flop, I just started betting on the turn and betting on the river. What do you want? I'm playing 1-2. In the long run, I'm still winning. It's just frustrating when 3 or 4 of those hands happen in 10 minutes and you lose almost your entire buy-in. And then I'm bouncing around with $5, and then finally, after half an hour, I lose the last $5. I did have a very memorable hand on Full Tilt that I actually put on my website at joelshitshow.com. I think it's under random shit, so you should check it out. Anytime you get a straight flush, you have to feel pretty proud about that. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email Joel at joelshitshow.com. Did you hear that? It was Savannah the cat. There she goes. We heard her. Where are you going? Interrupting the end of the show. The show was going to end. It was going to be less than 5 minutes. And what did you do? Oh, no. How am I supposed to end now? What are you so whiny about anyway, huh? What are you sniffing me for? I know I need to take a shower. Well, 5 minutes is enough. Say goodbye, Savannah. Say goodbye, Savannah. Say goodbye. Hey, say goodbye. Oh, so passive-aggressive. Alright, really that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.